So welcome back. I'm thrilled to call on stage Itay Talgam. Itay, please help me welcome Itay, who is a conductor. Yeah, please come and here's the mic for you, Itay.
Yeah, well,
your mic. Great. And so Itay, oh, by the way, I've been asked to tell you not to go too much here, otherwise we can't catch you on video.
Okay.
So Itay Talgam is coming straight from Israel and traveling all around the world. And he's conducted some of the world's best ensembles. He's a musician. And we like, as you know, to have experiences at LeWeb' which are not directly related to technology and which help us, think and be inspired. And without further ado and talk, I would like Itay to leave you the stage and have fun with our audience. Thank you so much for joining us.
Okay. So we had a break, so everybody feels a little bit more energized, I hope, and less cold. Are you still cold a little bit? Do you know what? Let's sing something together, yeah? Would you please stand up? Come on, let's warm up. First of all, you have to do something that relaxes you. Check your belly, check your chest, your own chest, please. Not anybody else's. Huh? Good, deep. Now sing. All you need is love. Bim ba da ba dum. All you need is love. Love. Okay, I love the love. All you need is love. Yeah, okay. Well, that wasn't, the greatest performance, but it's good. I mean, it could be better, and we'll speak about that. Sit down, please. The idea of, well, a little too early for that. You haven't earned it yet. So the idea of music and love always go together very well. Now, love is never a very easy thing. Love, harmony, marriage, some of you may know. It's not very easy always. It's not getting any easier when you have to make love. Let's say you love music. You listen to music. When you have to make music, you have an instrument. Now, this is mediated love. You have something with which you have to make love. And this is not the easiest thing in the world. Now, it's not easy when you play your instrument yourself. It's much more difficult when you have like 100 people sitting together on the same stage having to make love together. Now, let's try and look at a short video from a concert. I hope you'll somehow feel that there's love in the air. Let's see that. Can we have the video, please? You don't have... Okay, it's great music. I hope you liked it. Okay, we have it again there. Listen, why do I speak about love here? Just look at this conductor guy. You know, the guy in the middle? Yeah? Think about the word conductor. The French term for a conductor is, of course, chef. Chef d'orchestre. And when you're a chef, it's fantastic because immediately you know that you have sous chefs, and then you have the workers doing the actual work. In Hebrew, my own language, it's even worse because the term for a conductor is the same as the losers because they have to actually do the work while he's enjoying himself. But I think if you look at this conductor, you'll understand that this is a conductor in the best sense of the word, meaning that his job is not to lead like this, but rather to connect people, to be the conductor that connects them all. Yeah? So, connecting people through happiness. Did you see his face, his body language? He's a very happy person. And that's very important if you want to connect people to you. Now, not only he connects the musicians to the music, but also the audience. And this is not an easy job. Do you know where this was taken? Anybody? This is Vienna. Yeah? Now, Viennese audiences are usually not like that. They're a bit like, more like, right? So this is the closest to belly dancing Oriental party that they ever get in Vienna. Yeah? Certainly in the Musikverein in Vienna. So they have this beautiful connection not only between musicians and conductor and the music itself, but also with the audience. So it is an act of love. But then you ask yourself, how do you make love and still keep everything in control? Isn't that a contradiction in terms to have, you know, control, because this organization cannot work without being in control, and then have it, you know, done with a lot of love and happiness, as you've seen. This brings me to the classical way of conducting. If you want to look at a classical conductor, you'll see something different. There's love there, but a different sort of love. Just look at this. I wonder what you think about this. Okay, let's stop here. You know, I think there's love there also, but a different kind of love. This is love for order. This is maybe, you know, Riccardo Muti, this fabulous conductor, sort of takes the order from there, from, let's say, not from there actually, it's not the love of God, but it's the love of Mozart. And Mozart is very close to him up there, yeah? So it takes somehow the orders coming from Mozart and somehow makes them go and spread among the musicians so everybody knows exactly what to do. It has to do with telling everybody what to do, because what we love here is the law, the order, yeah? And so not only his movements are very clear. Let's have a little demonstration here. Can you all sing the first note of Don Giovanni? This is what we've heard. Just sing, oh, and I'll stop you, okay? Let's see if it works. With me. And. Wonderful. So you can stop a not very well-trained orchestra, excuse me, with one finger. Actually, what Muti does is different. He does this, oh, and then still holding them like this so they actually know what's going to happen if they don't do what he wants them to do. So not only the orders are very clear, but also the sanctions. What's going to happen if you don't comply? So there is passion there, there is commitment, both very important elements of love, but it all transforms into a sort of control. Now, we did say that an orchestra, in order to play together, does need control, but can you create the control in a different way? Let's go back to the first conductor. I don't think I've told you his name. His name is actually Kleiber, Carlos Kleiber. Just look at Kleiber and see how this works in a different piece, which is not an encore, but a real serious piece of music. Okay, let's see. That should be it. Yeah. If we stop here for a second, you'll see that this guy is not really giving them instructions as to what to do. Did you see that the moment where I stopped, where he, can we have the frame from the video? He's going like this, but he does not mean them to do exactly that. That doesn't mean that all the violin players should pick up the violins and smash them the way Mick Jagger would do. So it's not an instruction, it's rather a gesture telling them how I feel about the music. And then it opens up a space for them to give it an interpretation as to how this really should be executed or played on the instrument. You understand? So it's about the meaning, it's about a process. It's not about instructions. What do I mean by a process? Did you see the physical movement? Physical movement, I mean, somebody just, I've showed this in a couple of places, and people say things like, this is like being on a roller coaster. Have you ever been on a roller coaster, like in Euro Disney or something like this? Of course you have. So you know, you're sitting there having fun, but in a very precisely controlled way. And the process itself, the movement of this little car going around is designed so that there will be inertia coming out from the process to make you do whatever you have to. But your feeling is, you know, a day out, a fun day out. So it can be very precise and very much a good experience of having fun together. But maybe that wouldn't have been enough in terms of control, because sometimes, of course, we're speaking about a roller coaster, but the roller coaster is in the heads of the people actually playing, and something can go wrong. So if you're in charge of a process or an organization, you should be able to do other things, like, for example, to be the authority when something goes wrong. Now, look at this. Something does go wrong. A trumpet player plays not such a beautiful... Now, look, Kleiber, the conductor, cues in, give him a cue, and then reacts. Did you see that? Second time for the same player. Now, the third time for the same player. Yeah? I think that's quite clear. I mean, okay, we're making love, but you're out of line. And I should be able to tell you that you're out of line, even in the process of making love. So what do I do? What does he do? First time it's like this. Second time it's very important that you get it right. And the third time is just, you know, wait for me after the concert. I have something to tell you. And I think it's very important to understand that we should somehow combine this ability to control when needed with the space and the inertia and the process which is left to the other people we work with. Now, again, I don't think this would have been enough. I think there should be something else. I'm going to show you Kleiber just for a second, conducting rather more, I would say, serene piece, which is by Mozart. Just to get, I got mixed up here. We'll do it again. Yep. Yeah. Sorry for that. Yeah. Okay, so this is Kleiber conducting Mozart. Can we have some more sound? Now, we need to see it. Can we... oh, good. A little more sound, please. Now look, here there's a soloist. Somebody who has a special responsibility here, right? So you will see Kleiber stepping back, again, opening space. Look at the invitation. He invites the soloists. Isn't that beautiful? Now, the nice thing about it is giving space does not mean that he says, look, I'm in the cafeteria now, call me when you're done. It's not that. He is there 100%, but in a different way. Look. It's coming back now again. The face, the eyes. Huh? So, of course, the first thing you can see is the feedback. This is the kind of feedback you would like to get when you cook dinner for your loved one. Yeah? You don't want them to say, okay, it's 9.26. You want them to go, right? So you want to have this. And this is the kind of feedback the player is getting from it. But that's not all. The control this fabulous conductor exercises is a control of the space into which, or rather the world into which the player is playing. You see, he does not interfere with the way the player is playing. He is completely, the soloist is completely autonomous to do what he feels. But then when he plays, and Kleiber's eyes, did you see the moment his eyes went from here to there? You know what happened? Gravity was no more. And therefore the sound of the player could go up and up and up. He enables it to happen by eliminating gravity. I mean, he could have looked at the player and tell him, you know, now, go. And of course this guy would understand what he wants, but he wouldn't have made it possible for him. So again, this is control through love. Now, another conductor I cannot possibly not mention here is Lenny Bernstein. And I would love to show you Lenny Bernstein rehearsing for a performance, rehearsing with an orchestra of young people like yourselves, and he wants to bring them in a very short time to play one of the most complicated pieces, technically complicated, Le Sacre du Printemps. It's very difficult, but he goes through the meaning. If we share the meaning, then we can work together. Look at Bernstein rehearsing. Is there something wrong here? Okay. What is this? Anybody speaks enough French to know what this is? Accepter? Next time I'll accept it.
Happiness.
Happiness.
What's up?
I don't know. Accepter.
Accepter?
Accepter somewhere there. If we
You've just been...
say accepter?
Oh, you wanted to launch iTunes?
No.
Yeah. No? What do you want to do?
I want to see the film. Maybe,
Which one?
Maybe this is too much to ask.
Where is it?
Here. Wait, we'll get there. We'll get there. Okay, it's here.
What I love is we've been just taught how to, behave when something goes wrong. Right? Happiness.
Well,
Look at my face.
Just trust that.
Right? No, I'm just listening to your advice.
Yeah, good. So,
it's here.
It's there.
Right there.
Wonderful. Are we copying it now?
Happiness. Wait, it's here we go. Can we put it up? See? It works.
Can we have a... No, there's no picture, right?
Well, man.
Okay. So we'll just try again. No picture there.
Wait.
Okay. So let's try something else.
Yes.
Okay? Let's go. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay.
Which one do you want?
Let's take this one. Now this is really interesting. Now we don't have a computer. What do we do?
Why don't you connect with the room? The computer just died, so it's.
You think?
Here you go.
Okay.
I can start singing, maybe.
Okay. Let's try it once more, and then we give up. Doesn't want to.
Brought up too well. Trop bien éduqué.
No, we don't have a.
Big downbeat in the tutti.
Why don't we have a?
Last the full quarter.
What's up?
Really bestial. I mean, this is beastly music brought to the highest, most refined point. So that means.
Okay. Well, I think we should end the.
Okay. So
which one did you want? Which one did you want?
Okay. Let's forget this one, and let's just have.
Let me do it.
For the.
See, it's working. Which one do you want?
Yeah, but we don't.
This one?
No, we wanted this, but this doesn't work. So you should close this.
See this? It's primeval.
We just hear that. We can't see that.
It's here.
I mean,
Look,
these
you
are
want
We can't see it. That's the problem.
primeval.
Can you sort of close it? Ah, we have it. That's fantastic.
Put it back. Here we go. But now you have a few minutes left.
Give me 2 more minutes after this.
I think you're all too well-mannered. Trop bien.
Oi.
What do you want?
I just tried to.
Which one do you want?
Same one. Maybe there are two.
UK. The big downbeat in the tutti has to last the full quarter. Really bestial. I mean, this is beastly music brought to the highest, most refined point. So that means tubas.
Finished in 2 minutes, and then I have another 2 minutes of video, and that's all. It'll be an anticlimax to finish like this.
We need this. It's primeval, primordial, whatever you want to call it. I mean, these are big, prehistoric memories of Russia, or of the animal kingdom, whatever you want to call it. Whether it's a rhinoceros or a buffalo, or just the feeling that one has in the spring sometimes, of wanting to be immersed in the earth itself. And you know, you've all been through that. These dances are all performed by adolescents, so I guess a lot of you should know what I'm talking about. But think of that. Think of the times. I'm not just wasting words. All the times that we all experience in adolescence, and I remember like yesterday, when you're lying on the ground and it's spring or summer, and you lie down face down on the ground and you want to kiss it. You watch the grass grow. You listen to the grass grow, and you want it just to enfold you. You've all had that experience. You're lying near a tree trunk and you want to take it in your arms. That's what that downbeat is, okay? Too much talk.
Okay, so too much talk, maybe. But what kind of talk? A talk that is being able, from being this 70 years old maestro, to identify completely with the young people and to get into their heads and to his own head when he was their age, and from there to create some sort of experience that will glue everything together, and saying you can, by your own intelligence and know-how, connect to the process. I don't have to do that. I have to connect you to the meaning, which is again an act of love. And we just say goodbye with a few notes from Lenny Bernstein, the same Bernstein, conducting, yeah,
I'll do it.
Okay, just
Which one?
this one, conducting Haydn. And this is with the Vienna Philharmonic, and once you've done everything that you need to put your love on a steady base, then you can do what you'll see now.
You're not making them sing.
Well, we have to stop here. I hope you've understood how this. Thank you.
But wait, there is more.
Well, how this is made possible. But
now we need to experiment.
Yeah, well, there's the demand from the boss that we sing together. He seemed to have liked our singing. Do you mind singing together? Is it okay if we do? Yeah? So, well, you're French, aren't you? Some of you. And everybody else also knows the same song. So let's sing Frère Jacques. Is it okay? Let's do it. Frère Jacques, frère. Do. So. Now, if you're going to sing in a choir, there are two things you can do wrong. The first is to sing, Frère Jacques. This is wrong. The second is, Frère Jacques. This is also wrong. Yeah? Stand up, please. Again. Yeah. Okay. You thought you came for fun? It's hard work. Again. Oh, Frère Jacques. Let's go. Frère Jacques. Do. Long. Do. Now short. Son nelle mattine, son. Strong. Forte. Wonderful. Now in two voices. Okay? You start. Go on. You're wonderful. Let's have four voices. Okay? So you're going to divide into two here in the middle, and you're going to divide here. But sing a bit louder because, you know, you have a cathedral to fill with sound. So you start here. 3, and frère. Bravi. Second voice. And you. Jacques. And you. Why do we have a problem? Because people cannot hear each other. You know, the only way to do it if we spread the voices in. So everybody who happens to be a man, yeah, is either the first or the second voice, okay? Now, if you're above 30, then you're the second voice. First is younger than 30, second voice more than 30. Women, same, okay? Nobody will admit she's more than 30, but let's assume, okay? Okay, so the first voice is the younger men. Let's go. 3, and. Jacques. Older men. Oh, you're too old. Young women. Jacques. Older. Wonderful. Great. Now turn around. Look at people around you. Sing to them. Sing to them. Yeah. Shake their hands. Make a friendly gesture so they know you love them. But not too much, please. Thank you, everybody. Thank you very much.
Itay, thank you. It's fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you. That was fun. I learned a lot.